It's been a minute. I hate all of the lack of brightness options here on YouTube. Okay. Is this really like the best option I've got? Blush is a little better. I don't know. That's okay. I'm glad I trimmed my bangs today. Talking to myself, talking to myself. I'll stick with this filter for now. Let's play with filters. Welcome to anybody joining in. Trace, welcome to the stream. I am cycling through filters to determine which one is the best one for me, front-facing camera at this moment. How are you doing today? I feel like I've seen your username on my streams before, so if you are a repeat viewer, let yourself be known here in the chat. I'm just looking for some type of filter that doesn't suck the energy right out of me. I think this one's gonna do for now. We'll stick to this one, but when I start doing the etching and the sketching, I'm gonna be switching to the other one again. So welcome to everyone joining in. I'm going to be pinging my Discord, so just a second. Let's copy this, go to copy, and paste. I don't like it. There we go. Live on YouTube. There we go, and sent. Hello, we got 10 people in the room, and one person already gave a thumbs up. How fantastic is that? Can we get MVPs in the chat to the 2 thumbs uppers? Love to see that energy so early on in the stream today. We have 14 people already viewing in. Hello, Joshua. Welcome. I forgot to fill up my water bottles. This is why I checked my checklist, everybody. So we're going on a field trip, a quick little field trip, so I can hydrate myself. I don't think I have the hydrate emote available here on YouTube, so that is okay. But how is everyone doing today? I feel so much better. I've been sick for a week, and it has been a really bad time. Happy New Day indeed, Priam. Hello, Styles! We have our first member in the chat. So good to see you here. Definitely gotta hydrate. Is Nightbot up yet? It is up! Hello, Nightbot. Drop some nighttime emojis in the chat for Nightbot, please. Well, it's a good thing that I decided to start with the front-facing camera today because it's coming in clutch. I am. Thank you, Michelle. I appreciate it. I honestly, it's the sickest I think that I might have been in my entire adulthood. It sounds so dramatic when I put it that way, but it's true. Honestly, I kind of like the light right here. This is sort of like, I always say that when I get to this part of my hallway. Something about the lighting right here, there's just like a soft bounce light from the natural light occurring from 2 different angles. I'm gonna hang out here for a second while I just drink a little bit of water. I am colorful today. I'm wearing jeans, which are very boring, but I don't know. I felt myself today, you know? I felt myself. Thank you for the compliment of my earrings. For those who don't know the brand, it is, oh my gosh, I know the name of the brand. I just need a moment to think about it. I'll get back with you on it. But there is, I follow them on Instagram. That is not a useful piece of information. Adulthood, you don't think I've reached that stage quite yet? I am 32 years old, for your information, Rijo. I am 32. I am not a youngin' anymore. So yeah, I think it's the sickest I've ever been. Mic in mouth or pre-recorded. It's weird to get suspicious allegations that just me talking is a pre-recorded experience. So it's giving weirdcore. Hey, I'll take it. So in a moment, I'm going to be switching to Etch A Sketching in a little bit, but I thought maybe it'd be nice to just chat for a little bit while. So he thought I was 20. Yeah, I'm a wee little bit older than 20. I graduated from college in 2013, to give you a little bit of a frame of reference for what my age is here. I am quite distinctly smack dab in the middle of being a millennial. So he thought I was 26-ish. Yeah, I think, you know, wearing this stuff and being a professional Etch-A-Sketch artist keeps me young, everybody. But that cold that I got did not keep me young. So thank you, flowers. So 1 second. To my moderators, if you could do some little extra moderating today. The problem is when I have the audacity to dress silly, the weirdos come out and they say mean things. So if you can make sure to take out some of the weirdos in the chat. So thank you. I just cut my bangs today. I just eyeball it, honestly. They're about as like straight as they're ever gonna be. So, oh my God, you're the worst. Let's get rid of you. Bye bye. There we go. Okay, so I will be switching. We're going back to my office, actually. It's a little bit echoey in here, so that's probably one of the reasons why I don't necessarily. Dude. How the heck? There we go. I got rid of them. There we go. I just booted them, so. Is that an Etch A Sketch? It is an Etch A Sketch, and I'll be doing some Etch A Sketch drawings today. In fact, I'm wearing a second Etch A Sketch necklace, too. Definitely etching on the etching on the etching, so. I don't have a bowl cut, my dude. I got all this hair back here. Oh, thank you, Flowers. I appreciate that. Does the necklace work? Yes. As a matter of fact, it is functional, but I will be using a more traditional Etch A Sketch size today. So let me, before I switch the camera, can we please get up to around 10 likes at least? We're at 8 likes right now. 30 people are watching. So, one moment. I needed to... I need to blow my nose. You guys aren't going to see me do that. I still need to... I'm in the final steps of getting over the cold. So, thank you, Michelle. I appreciate it. So, I am hailing from the United States, the Baltimore area. So, East Coast, U.S. It is currently 6:33 p.m. And thank you, Tomiko, for liking. We're at 12 likes. Okay, I'm flipping the camera around. Unfortunately, this is the final opportunity. You'll have to see my visage for a little while before we get to the etching and the sketching. So now is the time for you to give your suggestions for what I should draw. If I don't like the suggestion, I'm just going to ignore it. So please give a variety of suggestions. And if you spam them a million times, I'm going to ignore them because I'm going to see everyone's comments when there are only 33 people in the room, okay? So here we go. We're gonna turn down the volume to be. There we go. And there we go. And so we begin. I'm gonna change the filter to beam. I think beam is a little bit nicer. Hey, Joshua! Heck yeah! MVPs in the chat to Joshua, our first super chatter of the night. I am happy to draw Invincible for you. What a great and apropos one. I know that Invincible, new season's coming out soon, right? I saw season 1. All right. Has season 2 come out yet? I love that suggestion. I will gladly draw Invincible for you. All right, I found a picture of, I like this picture where he's smiling. All right, I'm doing Invincible first, everybody. As of right now, requests are closed, but if you would like to guarantee your request, you could still do so at one of the following super chat levels below. The new season just ended. Oh, shoot! Then I have a lot of catching up to do if I do say so myself. Okay, I'm going to do a little scooching around. We're going to say goodbye to this little simple tennis racket situation. I love the suggestion of Invincible, though. How was the most recent season? I didn't know the new season wrapped up. Do you mean wrapped up in production or wrapped up in, like, debuting and airing? Because I am behind on my Invincible lore. Let me blow my nose, everybody, just a moment. Yeah, MVPs once again to Joshua for being the top supporter of tonight's stream. This show... CD, you're being really annoying. Goodbye. I've gotten more than one allegation that the stream is pre-recorded from CD, and remember that when you give spammy energy, it's obnoxious, okay? When you give spammy energy, I'm gonna ask you to please stop, but if you don't stop, you're just gonna get kicked, because I would rather have less people in my audience than an audience full of really annoying people. I like the people who are currently sticking around, though, so. Why does it cost money, Clara? So I do free requests, but if you want to guarantee your request, this is the only way. It's the only way. So it costs money because I'm providing a service. The service is art. The service is guaranteed request. There we go. And you don't have to pay, because I do free requests as well. But the only way to guarantee them is if you pay. So now I am doing Invincible. I've never Etch-a-Sketched Invincible before, so this is a very fun suggestion. There we go. How's my day been, by the way? It's been pretty good, Skilledian. It feels so good to be back to it, you know? It's just, I feel myself again for the first time in literally about 2 weeks. Now, I was having a blast in New York City, but like I was running on E the whole time. I was making the absolute best that I could of it, but like I was already formulating illness during my time in New York City and I wasn't even aware of it. So I had a blast, but I'm really glad that I've been able to recuperate since going home. So today's the first day though that I've actually been pretty much back to health. To anyone just now joining in, I'm Etch-a-Sketching Invincible. Mondays are horrible. I think generally I wouldn't be super thrilled about a Monday, except this Monday just so happens to be the Monday that I am feeling better. So call me crazy, but today is my Monday and I am feeling alive. And the weather's been fantastic here, everybody. It's like 84 degrees outside right now. Oh, hello, Priam. Yeah, so I'm drawing Invincible from Invincible. You are witnessing me doing a real-time Etch-a-Sketch drawing. I can give you another example. Here's a random, I'm gonna grab an Etch-a-Sketch sitting on this. Here we go. This one was one for Styles. There we go. So that's a vague, very brief little introduction of what I'm capable of. But if you want to check out my YouTube channel, you will see hundreds of examples of Etch-a-Sketch drawings I've done. Or if you want to check out my my archive streams, those are also available. All right, let's see here. I kind of made the chin too wide here. Let's see if there's something I can do to cover that up. I think a creative shadow is going to hide that brief error. I'm feeling rusty because this is my first time doing an Etch-a-Sketch request stream in over a week. It's been a long time, everybody. I am feeling so much better. Thank you, Skilledian and Brandon. Yes. Yes, Priam, if you want to know how it works, I think there's an how it works command. To my lovely mods and regulars, if you want to ping that. I'm gonna blow my nose again. Oh, you did, Styles? Yes! I know it takes a long time for international shipping. That makes me very happy to hear. Okay, where's my stylus? I look away for one moment, now I've lost where I was. Oh, I'm up here. Okay. It feels so good to be back in the office, everybody. Haha! Thank you, Styles. If you want to see what the inside of an Etch-a-Sketch looks like, I actually just the other day uploaded a video of the world's smallest, which is even smaller than the size I'm wearing as my necklace. All right, moving this way. I really got to the top of the Etch-a-Sketch for the hair on this one for Invincible. Does anyone have a favorite superhero? I'm feeling so myself again, everybody. It feels so good to be myself again. Oh, it feels so good. I've been longing for this day for 10 days, everybody. I have been longing for this experience to just be back to me. I'm so grateful. How long did it take? Haha, thank you, Skilledian, for pinging, as well as Styles. My lovely moderators are on hand to answer any questions that I might happen to miss in the chat. Saves me my vocal cords, and hopefully allows you with a nice succinct explanation of some of your most frequently asked questions. If you do the FAQ ping, exclamation point FAQ, that will link you to my website FAQ page, which has, as you might guess, some of my most frequently asked questions. Right now it looks like I'm giving this nondescript shape a type of beret, but this is the hair that will be coming into more detail for Invincible in time. You just watched the pilot of Has-Been? Speaking of Has-Been. Huzzah. Wally West Flash. Oh, I like how specific your answer is, Joshua. And that makes sense given your profile picture. Is that the Wally West version of the Flash? Buying a small Jenga set. Like, how small are you talking? Oh, Thor's your favorite, Brandon? That's cool. Daredevil's your favorite superhero? Let me think for a moment about my favorite superhero. I mean, it's possible my favorite superhero might be like one of the Sailor Scouts from Sailor Moon. I think they qualify as superheroes. They have superpowers. They're magical girls. I'd have to think more about that, though. As far as, like, American superheroes, I've always had a soft spot for Peter Parker since he's such a nerd. So, Spider-Man. Which version of Spider-Man, though? Probably Tobey Maguire. I'm a millennial, everybody. Spider-Man 2 is probably still my favorite. Although Miles Morales is really cool, too. Alright. I loved Sailor Moon, too. Oh my goodness! Thank you so much for that incredible donation, Priam! Oh, and that's in Indian rupees as well! Oh my goodness, so are you watching from India, Priam? Thank you so much for that kind donation. Everyone, please drop some MVPs for that very kind contribution to my stream today. That is very sweet of you. Sailor Jupiter is an excellent choice. She harnesses the power of thunder. I always loved the attacks in Sailor Moon, like Sailor Moon attacks in Japanese, because they just sound like, I mean, they're good in English too, but like, there's this character, Sailor Neptune, and she'll go, Deep Submerge! And it's Deep Submerge, that's just the name of her attack. And it just creates this giant wave. It's very pretty. It's a beautiful attack. As far as attacks go. I don't ever really describe attacks as beautiful, but in the world of Sailor Moon, they certainly are. Thank you, Priam, for the incredible support, though. Ha! Michael! Oh my gosh. The internet has ears and eyes, and they see and hear all. Have you seen Invincible before? I recommend it. If you like The Boys, I feel like Invincible is a very sensible secondary option. Speaking of The Boys, I know the new season's coming out soon. I haven't talked about this with many people, but really heartbreaking to hear. I watched Gen V, which was way better than I thought it was going to be, and very sad to have heard about the passing of the person who played, was it Polaris? He was one of the main cast in Gen V. It's way too young. Truly heartbreaking. Amazon is watching you. Hey, hey, what's up, Daniel? Nice to see you here. Oh, I'm having a great day, Daniel. This is my first time in over a week that I'm feeling myself. I've been sick. I've been really sick, Daniel. Like, the sickest I think I've been in my adulthood, and I've had COVID twice. Maybe that first time COVID was worse in the beginning, but the length of time that it took me to recover from this, I still have itchy pock marks all over my body. Like, I'd broken out during the middle of this cold into, like, horrendous itchy hives. And I was talking to my mom about it. She said that it was probably triggered by a fever in the middle of the night. Like, a fever just, like, induced this, like, horrendous reaction in my body. And even those haven't, like, completely worn off yet. It's crazy. I'm so glad I'm back to me. Am I more of a DC or a Marvel fan, says Serena? Great question. In fact, let's ask the audience. I'll start a poll. So, which one? I think I'm personally more of a Marvel fan. But I did really like watching that Harley Quinn animated series that came out in more recent years. Very impressed by it. Definitely can appreciate a lot of what DC has to offer. Oh yeah, Michael. Yeah, I mean it was a pretty big deal when season 1 came out. Now I never read the original comic or anything, so I didn't know what was coming. Yeah, do you know what triggered your grandma's bad hives? Was it something she recently got? I mean, I'm going on like a week of just hives. Like, this is insanity. You cannot suggest watching The Flash. Is it not good? I really liked watching Justice League and and Teen Titans. I would probably have described myself as more of a DC kid in like middle school / high school, because Justice League and Teen Titans were really good. And then I did watch a little bit of like the Batman animated series. They always fight over if Spider-Man or Batman is better. The comics are where the good stuff is. I can understand that. And I feel like the comics are so expansive that when they do decide to like selectively tell the stories in other forms, it's hard to pick like the best stories to tell because there's just so many. All right, we have a nose. We're gonna do the thing and draw. All right, I'm gonna go and do a line from the side to draw Invincible's mouth. So we're coming around this way. This Etch A Sketch works like a dream, which is, I'm so glad I started with this Etch A Sketch. By the way, my office is 82 degrees. My office is either like 62 or 82. There's like 0 times of the year where it's a reasonable temperature. There we go. And should I have risen this line a little bit higher? Probably. I think it's okay. There we go. And one more line down here. Hey, Invincible's starting to take shape. Wonder Woman brings you to the DC side. That movie was really good. You loved watching Teen Titans as a kid. Haven't really watched Teen Titans Go. I couldn't get into Teen Titans Go, personally. She might have been allergic to something, but we don't know. It's hard for them to insurance for medical. Oh, man. Ain't that the truth? Yeah. I don't know. I woke up, like, I jolted awake at, like, 6 in the morning, drenched in, like, sweat with hives. That's how they formed on me. It was, like, I just bolt upright woke up. Very unpleasant experience. And that was me struggling to get sleep. Like, I'd gone to bed at, like, 10. Gal Gadot. Oh, she a cutie. She was really good in Wonder Woman. I didn't watch the second one. I don't know how it was. Was it good? There we go. And making good progress on Invincible. Huzzah! They were good. Oh, good, good. Hey, Bear Lover, what's up? Oh, this is when I realized I did not turn off Do Not Disturb. There we go. It was the same. She said it was really painful and kept waking up in the night. She said it was the second most... Oh my gosh! Oh, that's so scary. Yeah, thankfully they haven't been painful for me, just itchy. And it's itchy enough where, like, I itch them enough and then they start bleeding. And honestly, I know you're not supposed to do that, but, like, I really want to get past the itchy phase on these hives because, like, I have them, you can't see right now, and thankfully I'm not feeling them right now, but my fingers have them, and they look like little warts on my fingers, which sounds, like, really weird and not good. But I feel like right now I'm not feeling them, and I'm so grateful because, like, when I start getting itchy, it's like I need to, like, scratch at my finger. It's the weirdest thing. Your sister's had hives because she's allergic to milk? Oh, no! I'm glad your grandma's doing better. That sounds so bad. Oh, my gosh. To everyone watching right now, thank you so much for sticking around. If you haven't yet done so, if you could consider throwing a like my way, that is a fantastic way to indicate to YouTube that this is an entertaining stream. If you'd like to know how to like the stream, one of my moderators can go ahead and ping that like command to teach how to like. Did I set up the way to, I think I did update that like command to say that if you hold the screen. So there should be 2 different instructions now on how to like. Yes, there is an or on there. Thank you so much for pinging that. I just knocked off my earring on accident. Who am I making? I am making Invincible. And I'm almost done with it, actually. Right now I'm making the muscles. Muscles for Invincible. Invincible. There we go. If every C was a hard C. Okay. I am sweating up a storm. I need to point the fan at me directly. 1 second. Let me wait for it to come my way. There we go. Now I got a nice little breeze coming my way. You had hives as a child for music. Me too, Michael. The grink. I just brought up the grink the other day to Kyle. That meme, that is a meme that will live forever rent-free in my head. It is one of the funniest memes I've ever read in my life. Mr. Bubbles. I think that it's almost like a formative millennial girl experience to have received, it's gonna sound really gross, but it's true, to receive my first ever UTI from Mr. Bubbles. Because apparently Mr. Bubbles, their formula is just known to trigger UTIs in little girls. And I just thought that it was bubble baths in general. So guess what? I have deprived myself my entire life of bubble baths because of my experience as a little girl of having to like take medication and deal with a freaking UTI. Not a fun experience. And it turns out it was all Mr. Bubbles' fault. Yours was just some generic Bath and Body Works. You had hives twice. You learned before that you shouldn't take too hot showers when having them. Serena, I'm so bad because during my time having this illness that I've had, I've taken I took almost 5 or 6 scalding hot baths, and I know that wasn't good for my skin, so it's probably exacerbated the problem. And it's so hard for me to take a bath without it being scalding. That's like half the joy of a bath to me. Like, why even take a bath if you don't come out a lobster, you know? Welcome to anyone joining in, by the way. We got 29 people watching right now. I'm finishing up this Etch A Sketch that was a paid request of Invincible from Invincible. Yeah, thankfully I'm glad to hear, Michael, because this is not a fun time. The rest of my childhood went bubble bath free. I just swore them off after that. The joy of bubble baths was completely lost on me after that. I was scarred for life. Alright. I was talking to Kyle about how after this trip to New York City, I'm really scared to travel anytime soon. I'm so grateful that I don't have any major travel coming up on my calendar right now. Although I am thinking about going to VidCon. And that's out in Anaheim. I'd have to fly cross-country for that. Should I go to VidCon? Do you guys think it's worthwhile for me to make that trip? I'm really debating about it, but I gotta make a decision soon. By the end of the month. No later than the end of the month. I'm not sure. I'm thinking about it a lot. Hello, Aria. I don't remember you off the top of my head, but that's not for a lack of trying. The more I see you, the more likely I am to remember you, so thank you so much for coming back. It's been a while since I've streamed, so I do my best to try to remember people as I see their usernames popping up more and more. Thank you, Roger. You're the one. Are you the only one that takes exactly cold or hot showers depending on the day? I'm not sure what you mean by that, Bear Lover. But do you mean the opposite of what the weather is? Because I can kind of understand that. If it's a super hot day, taking a cold shower. And then a super cold day, taking a hot shower. I always just roast like a lobster in the shower. That's just, I can't help myself. Welcome to everyone joining in. I'm just finishing up this Etch A Sketch drawing of Invincible. So these drawings take around 10 minutes or so to do. So if you would like a long form request, it's a $10 super chat. Otherwise, a quick 1-minute request is a $2 super chat. Otherwise, we're hanging out, we're relaxing, and I'll take a free request in a moment. But first, what I need from all of you is to participate in a poll in a second. So, do I remember Sissy? I don't off the top of my head, not without context. If you feel good and you know it's safe for everybody at VidCon, then I would, but it's just up to you. That's fair. I think I'll be safer next time as far as like probably masking up more. I'm not done with the shadows yet, actually, so I'm finishing up the shadows here. And then to the lovely commissioner, feel free to take a screenshot when this is done. And the cool thing is this stream should be archived, so you'll have access to the this footage after the stream is over. Oh my goodness, Brandon! Please drop some MVPs to Brandon in the chat. Oh my gosh, I would be honored to draw the Wonder Woman logo for you, Brandon. And you got 3 thumbs up for that. I didn't know you could thumbs up a super chat. Is that a new feature? Have you all been able to do that this whole time? Thank you so much, Brandon, for your support today. I am very much so looking forward to drawing the Wonder Woman logo next. So we officially have a queue once this one is finished. All right, Wonder Woman logo is next. And let me just finish the shading here. And I think I'm gonna call it. Give you a nice final opportunity to take a look at this drawing right here. You think it's a new feature? Yeah, I think it is too. All right. Thank you, Ducky, for subscribing. Oh, Jeremy dropping a donation after Goku. Absolutely. I'm gonna like that one. Thank you, Jeremy. MVPs to Jeremy as well. Okay, so we've got 2 drawings that we got to take care of. I'm going to grab a fresh new Etch A Sketch for the next drawing. We're going to do the Wonder Woman logo. So thank you so much to Jeremy as well. Oh my goodness. Oh, thank you, James. My nails are growing out. They're a little bit... I got to clean them just a little bit, but I'm looking up the Wonder Woman logo right now. Wonder Woman logo. Ooh, excellent choice of logo. Okay, so I'm going to grab... This one would probably work for an Etch A Sketch with thicker lines, actually. So we're going to hang out. I'm going to just put this one down here. We're hanging out with this. Now, you can see a little bit of a haunting. I'm going to grab another Etch A Sketch for this one. One second. I'm bringing out all my Etch A Sketches. It's funny because this is the first time in a while. We're going to say goodbye to this Game Boy drawing. I will do, if you want to see the face reveal, James, you could actually scroll to the beginning of the stream so you could see it. That's probably the easiest way. All right, erasing this drawing in 3, 2, 1. I think this one will be good for the Wonder Woman logo because it's like a thicker lined Etch A Sketching experience. And hopefully this doesn't look too fuzzy. I think it's going to be okay. No, it's not worth it. I'm grabbing the pink Etch A Sketch instead. Okay. This pink Etch A Sketch is looking a little bit hairy, but the lines are nice and like thick on it, so I think it's gonna look really good for the Wonder Woman logo. Okay. Smash her past the Game Boy. Can you see my inspo? So I always pull up reference photos off camera. This Etch A Sketch has seen better days, hasn't it? I might have to retire it soon. That would mean I would do a discounted commission on it. Like a permanent commission. Okay, let's make this smaller. There we go. We're gonna start the Wonder Woman logo. I love symmetrical commissions, so thank you so much for that. I do, James, I do. I do create Etch A Sketch, or paper and pencil drawings. All right, here we go. So I am doing the Wonder Woman logo, and then Goku is next. So for the Goku commissioner, do you want Saiyan or Super Saiyan Goku? I'll tell you that Super Saiyan Goku, his hair is super tall, so you're only going to see a little bit of it. You'll see more in Saiyan form, but let me know if you have a preference, and I will gladly work with it. Thank you, Ty Guy. Great question, Bear Lover. I think if you do ! permanent, it will link you to a video that shows my process. All right, so we are building out the logo one line at a time. To anyone just now joining in, it's the Wonder Woman logo I'm working on right now. There we go. To anyone who is requiring a shout out, just do ! shout out. I see someone in the chat asking me to say hi to someone. I don't normally do that because it kind of distracts me while I'm trying to draw, and it detracts from conversation in the act of happening. So if you're looking for a shout out, you can just do ! shout out, and Nightbot will give you a little shout out there. Thank you, Nightbot. You go, Glen Coco. Oh my gosh, anonymous username. Thank you for the kind remark. I do my best to put on a good show and hang out with all of you and do free and paid requests. But right now we're doing a queue of paid requests, but I try to make sure to make plenty of time for the free ones too. So thank you so much for tuning in. It's always appreciated. The Wonder Woman logo is kind of miraculous that I've never etched it before. It's actually a lot of fun so far. There we go. Welcome to anyone joining in. If this is your first time here, let me know. Drop a little heart emoji in the chat. I want to see all the first timers here. I assume it's the equivalent of YouTube's FYP that brought you all here. But if it's not the FYP, let me know what brought you here. You want the Saiyan version. Awesome, Jeremy. Thank you for letting me know. And thank you, Brandon. It's your first time here, Jean, and Shane, and Vivian, and Lauren. Welcome, welcome, welcome to all of you. Michael. Rowdy is a first timer as well. Well, thank you so much to everyone sticking around if it's your first time here. And to all the repeat viewers, you are the lifeblood of what makes my streams a success. So thank you so much for coming back. If you've not yet done so, I would highly encourage you all to smash that like button. I'm going to be an annoying YouTuber right now and just remind you to do a free call to action. That is a fantastic way to show your support because it's what YouTube uses as a metric to let people know that this is an interesting stream. So thank you, Joe. Nice to see you here again. Oh, that's cool. I'm going to apologize if I say your username wrong, but Kittyja? Thank you so much, Kittyja, for the sweet comment. And thanks for watching my short form videos. All right, here we go. So we are building out the little like wing tip bits here. These remind me of when you get your wings like as a pilot. I once flew. Here's a little life hack. One time, now I don't know if they do this post-COVID like they used to do it, but pre-COVID, I once flew on United Airlines from Dallas to Denver. And when the plane landed, I approached the flight attendant and asked if I could see the cockpit of the plane. And I was like in my 20s at this point. I was not a child. And so I figured they were going to say no because like, I don't know, post 9/11 protocols or something. But not only did they say yes, but they were thrilled to give me a tour. It was after the plane landed and everybody had already like disembarked. And they let me go into the cockpit. The captain of the aircraft put her captain's hat on my head and took a photo of me. And she said, ask any questions you want. And I was sitting in the cockpit just in wonder and awe, and I just pointed at a random button. I was like, what does this button do? And then I did it like 3 times, and she was really nice. And they gave me a set of wings. They gave me a little plastic lapel set of wings. It was super cute. It was so cute. Can Wonder Woman fly? Wonder Woman's got her invisible aircraft, right? So isn't that how she flies? And so that is how I was able to see the cockpit of a commercial airline, and it was such a cool experience. So next time you find yourself flying commercially, maybe wait till the end of the flight, and when everyone else disembarks and deplanes, you never know. You just shoot your shot. Maybe they're too busy or whatever, but they gave me my set of wings, and then they also gave me a little info card about the aircraft that I was flying on, and it was just such a pleasant and awesome experience. It was really cool. So, it's one of those things that you never know until you ask. Where do I get my Etch A Sketches? So I get them all over the place. You can get them if you want to know where to buy them. Just do ! Where to buy if you want to have access to like where to get them in today's world. But like the ones I'm using right now, they used to be available in different colors. I always encourage people to check out eBay. That's definitely the best used marketplace for finding like the most variety of Etch A Sketch. That's where you could get the fun colors like what I'm using right now. These were discontinued around a decade ago, so it's been a minute. And here we have the Wonder Woman logo. That was a fun one. Yo, chat, what's next? Great question, Gamer Legend. We are going to do the Saiyan version of Goku. Much appreciation once again to Jeremy for your donation for unlocking Goku. Nightbot is definitely a fantastic wingman, so I appreciate Nightbot. All right, I'm going to do the next request. So we're going to hang out with this for just a moment. And I actually need another Etch A Sketch for this next one. It's going to be Goku. I think this is going to be a better Etch A Sketch to work with. There we go. Do I like Shrek? I do like Shrek. I have a Shrek themed Etch A Sketch actually. I'm pulling up a Saiyan Goku photo. So Saiyan Goku. Non-super. Oh, that's so funny. I look up Saiyan Goku and literally, this is so funny. All of the results are Super Saiyan Goku. Look, it says Saiyan Goku. That's so funny to me. All right, let's get rid of the word Saiyan. I guess you have to not put in... All right, I found a fun picture of Goku. I've done a number... Oh, this one's good. I like this one because we don't need to see all his hair. Check this one out. I think that'll be a good Goku pick. It'll fit well on the aspect ratio of an Etch A Sketch. It's CWB! Oh, what's up? What's up, CWB? We've got Alora in the chat. Vegeta's cool. My favorite color is usually red. Thank you, Happy Meals. It's red as Princess Edge, cerulean blue as Jane. So we'll hang out with Invincible for a little longer. Or how about we hang out with... This one was commissioned... Wasn't this commissioned by Michael? Michael, was this you that commissioned it? Alright. As a quick reminder, if you would like to add yourself to the queue, that is what the super chats can do. Otherwise, I'll let you all know when I'm ready for another free request. So... Oh, awesome, Jeremy. I'm happy to hear. It was you! Yay! I'm your fan, Barbara? Alright! Everyone drop some, I guess, sparkle emojis for Barbara. Because I'm Barbara's fan, baby. Omni-Man would be a good follow-up after, Invisible. Alright. So I'll tell you all what, I'll let you know when I am ready. In fact, if someone can ping ! Requests, Nightbot will let you all know what's up. I'm not taking requests right now, and Nightbot will let you know like what the lay of the land is. I am working on Goku right now. There we go. And after I finish Goku, I don't have any other requests queued up, so that will be when I ask you all for what I should Etch A Sketch next. But in the meantime, I'm going to work on this Goku. And once Goku is complete, we can revisit the conversation. And if you've not yet done so, please consider liking the stream. It is a fantastic and free way to show your support on my YouTube stream today. Alright, we're starting with Goku's hair and Goku's eyebrow. Your favorite food is sushi, James? That's a good choice. I like sushi. My favorite food, I really like tag-alongs, the Girl Scout cookies. I like, just like my favorite foods in general, I really like, I don't know why I'm thinking of this, but maybe it's just what I'm currently craving, is the sour cream and cheddar Ruffles. I'm such a sucker for those. They're so expensive now, though, that I hardly allow myself to buy them. It's criminal how much potato chips cost now. As a reminder, I'm not queuing up free requests, but I'll let you know when I'm considering requests. In fact, okay, here's what I'm gonna do. You can leave your suggestions in the chat right now, and I'll put together a poll, okay? So that then you can all vote as I go. So I'm gonna open up my YouTube stream so I can type out the responses, so. Yeah, aren't they good? Marshmallows are good. That's a good choice, Priam. Cheeseburger, love it. Ooh, Brandon, thank you for reminding my audience about my Discord. I highly appreciate that. Discord is where you can be informed about my next streams and all that good stuff. Okay, I'm joining my own stream for a moment. Gotta mute myself. I'm setting up a poll. Looks like Marvel won that last poll, by the way. Very interesting. All right, so what do I etch next? Now is your time, everybody. Now is your time to leave suggestions in the chat. Don't spam too much or I'm not gonna include it in the poll, okay? It is Stolas. All right, let's see. We've got suggestion for Spider-Man. All right. Give me more suggestions. We've got, ooh, Toad from Mario. All right. We've got reading random ones. Omni-Man. Okay. Omni-Man. And one more random suggestion from the chat. No worries, follower of Jesus. Thanks for tuning in. Or, I'll do a minion. Okay. All right, I took 4 random suggestions from the chat. You can vote between those 4, okay, everybody? I do apologize if your suggestion wasn't considered this time around, but fear not, I stream all the time, so there is a high probability that in the future, your suggestion will be added to a future poll. So, many apologies if your choice wasn't added to that current poll, but make sure to cast your votes now. This is for a free request. I know a lot of you have been wanting to see a free request tonight, so that will be the next one after I finish up this Goku, unless I get a paid request. In fact, I'll... there we go. There we go. Working on this drawing. This is a unique angle of Goku. I wonder how much of Goku's hair I'm going to fit in this drawing. I think I should have made his ear bigger, crazily enough. Dragon Ball Z characters have the biggest ears, I tell you what. Ooh, Scalidian! Thank you. I forgot I said that one. I'm so glad that you remembered that. There we go. Nightbot is reminding you all that requests are closed. Have I done Jesus on Etch A Sketch? You know, it's funny you asked that question because when I was in high school, I used to try to draw Jack Sparrow from Pirates of the Caribbean. And I struggled so hard to draw Jack Sparrow, and the first 2 times I tried drawing Jack Sparrow, it ended up looking like Jesus. The third time, it ended up looking more like Chuck Norris. I don't think I ever successfully Etch-A-Sketched Jack Sparrow. It just never worked out. Maybe someday. Right on, yeah. Thank you, Barbara. To anyone wondering how I do it, you can check out my YouTube page. I've got actually a tutorial playlist, but also I have a video called my Etch A Sketch story. If a moderator could actually, in my Discord at some point, can a moderator send me a ping just to say, like, make a ping for my Etch A Sketch story, because that's really, like, it's a video I made, it's a long one, but it's basically the history of my relationship with Etch A Sketch, and it's better than any explanation I could give during a stream. It's a fantastic background thing to listen to while you're, like, doing stuff. I know a lot of people like listening to podcasts and stuff, so, yeah, my Etch A Sketch story, if a moderator could remind me in my Discord to set up a ping for that. Hello, no one. Welcome back. Make sure to cast your votes. I'm going to take a little sip of water. I wish to, follower of Jesus. I do too. I don't know what that stands for. 12 Frankie Sonic. Is my Discord free? Yes, my Discord is free. I don't charge to join the Discord. There is a channel that's for my people who are like subscribers, who are like premium members. But that's only one channel of the Discord. The rest of the Discord is like open. Okay, let's see. I'm drawing Goku to anyone joining in right now. There we go. I Etch A Sketch took over my life. Thank you, bruh. I appreciate that. What will I do for $100, Gerardo? The sky's the limit on a live stream. I actually, well, I guess that's not true. There's a lot I won't do. But actually, I'm really glad you brought that up, because if you link my link tree, if one of my moderators can do ! Link tree, I actually offer a section for specified live stream commissions on my link tree. And that link tree, oh my goodness, Styles! Oh, you're so funny. All right, Jack Sparrow's on the queue. I'll be happy to etch that for you. Jack Sparrow is officially on the queue. All right, that might, I'll probably do Jack Sparrow next, and then I'll do the free request, so it gives people more of an opportunity to vote. Love it. I would love to take a stab at Jack again. That's a weird way to put it, but I'm going to stick with it. Okay, so we are drawing Goku's other angry eyebrow, and right now it doesn't look like a lot is going on, but thank you so much, Styles. Abel, what happens if you donate $100? What do you want to happen? I don't think I've ever gotten a $100 donation before on YouTube. What should I do? Welcome back, Tomiko! Abel, you gotta tell me what you want to happen, all right? Tell me what you want to happen. We'll discuss it. Let's see here. So we've got, this hair should probably be more like that. That's okay. 12 Frankie Sonic. I cannot emphasize enough that I don't know what BFDI stands for, and if you ask that question one more time without specifying, you will get booted from the stream. Merci beaucoup, Emily. Timmy, you can check out my archive to see an angel dust I've etched. Subscription is not enough payment for guaranteeing a request for me. Oh, for the French dude. Love from France. Ah, merci beaucoup. Je suis désolé, je ne parle pas français. But I do know how to say that, at least. Yeah, someone said just do it. Yeah. Instead of asking what would I do, why don't you find out? Send me $100. I ain't gonna stop you. Woo! What is Neymar? I can look that up. I can do it for 10. You don't need to send 100. I take requests for 10. I mean, you're very... If you want to send 100, I'm not going to stop you. No one here is going to stop you. Sending 100 is a fantastic way to guarantee I stream here on YouTube more often. So if you want to see me stream on YouTube more often, that is one way. That's a fantastic way to do it. I'll tell you what. You just joined, Adoranki? Welcome. And thank you, Michelle, for answering on my behalf. My name is Jane. Wish I had $100. Haha. Abel, you know, if you spam that you want me to draw Neymar a million times without sending money, though, I'm gonna have to tell you that your spamming is obnoxious and you have to stop. Alright. There we go. We are drawing Goku's other eyeball. And this one's tricky because the force shortening on it is, like, kind of wild. Abel, you gotta stop saying you're gonna donate something. You just gotta do it. If you keep spamming, if you spam one more time that you're going to donate without following through, then you're gonna get muted for 5 minutes. You're gonna get put in timeout. Thank you that you love I have a card. You can tell I deal with this problem. So, all right. That's your only warning. If you keep saying you're going to, then one of my moderators is going to put you in timeout for a while. Because no one likes hearing somebody, like, say they're going to do it and then not follow through. Like, everyone finds that annoying. You don't have to do it, but, like, you also don't have to say you're going to do it and then not do it, you know? To the corner. Kind of, yes, Bear Lover. There is a color version of Etch A Sketch. Yeah, Goku is given the energy of not liking spammers. This is Goku's PSA. Don't spam. Be kind, be friendly. We can have a fun, chill hangout sesh here on YouTube. Princess Etch is money hungry. Hey, I don't mind being compensated for my art. Far be it from me to get upset about receiving compensation, baby. I won't say I'm money hungry. I'll say I'm literally hungry, and it costs money to buy food. So if that's what money hungry is, then that describes me, baby. But I'm doing a free request. Make sure to vote in the chat for what I'm going to do as a free drawing. So look at that, baby. You guys got to stop asking me to do things for certain numbers of money. I literally have a sign here that specifies how much it costs. And if you keep saying numbers above 10 and like, I'll draw this for this much more than 10, I don't believe you're going to send the money. You're just being annoying. I do have a color Etch A Sketch. It's kind of a weird Etch A Sketch. It doesn't work very well, unfortunately. I love that answer, Skillidian. I love that answer. Yes, check out my Etsy if you're interested in purchasing Etch A Sketch merch. That's another fantastic way to show your support today on this stream. All right, so this eyebrow is like a tricky experience. Okay, we're gonna come back down here. And we're gonna finally form the shape of Goku's head. How should I get to his nose? I think I'm gonna get to his nose right here. There's like a second line. Okay, so now we're gonna finally get to Goku's nose. He's been all eyes, all stream. Yeah. I am drawing Goku. What's my zodiac sign? I am Libra. Thank you, Frida, by the way, for sending that reminder in the mod chat. I appreciate that. A 1-minute request means that I set up a 1-minute timer and I draw the request in only 1 minute. So it is very frenetic, it's very wild, but it's very silly and it produces bizarre results. So I love the challenge of a 1-minute request because you never know what it's going to look like. Correct, Priam. Yes, there is no takesies backsies when it comes to the world of Etch A Sketch. Everything is, it's like using a permanent marker that you can't pick up. Yeah, it is an intense medium, I'll tell you what. It is unforgiving. You would think this innocent toy would be kinder, but no, it shows no mercy. Thank you, Styles, for letting Buck know. You never need to ask, can I ask a question? That one should be on the bingo card, by the way. How are people's bingo cards coming around? Anyone working on their Etch A Sketch stream bingo cards? Ooh, Tyson, great question. You'll see me erasing a drawing at least once this stream. A long form request is a $10 super chat. How long is a long form request? Oh, great question. So what you're seeing me draw right now, this is a long form request, and basically it takes as long as it takes. So this drawing I've probably been working on for at least 10 minutes or so. Someone else can probably, if you rewind, you can find out exactly how long. I've had long form requests take between 5 and 10 minutes. I've had long form requests take over half an hour. So I just give it all the time that it needs. So, great question. Ducky, great question. What happens if you put a magnet on one of these? The powder inside of an Etch A Sketch is aluminum, and aluminum is actually not magnetic, so it won't create, like, I wish I had a magnet I could, like, show you all, but I don't have a magnet on my desk. It doesn't do anything. Hello, Avalon! What's up? Cassidy, funny you asked that question. Do I have a ping set up for that one? I have one set up for Therians. I don't know if I have one set up for furries. I think I do. If one of my moderators can ping Nightbot about furries. Thank you, Styles. Just got back from the gym. Hope it was a good workout sesh. There we go. Nightbot's got me covered. Thank you, Cassidy. And welcome everyone sticking around. I appreciate all of you who are viewing today. Alright, so we are making the round here. Yeah! I finally connected these lines. I need to add some, you know how there's like that underline there? I need to do that for the other eye too. So I'm going to go around there in a moment. This part, I do believe that the ear should have been bigger. That's okay. Okay. So we've come around this way. By the way, I have a really nice Majin Vegeta available for sale. I'm really proud of it. You could see it in one of my most recent YouTube shorts. I keep meaning to let the world know about that. Well, yeah, I guess. I have a... I'm really proud of that Majin Vegeta. It's one of my favorite drawings I've ever done on a live stream. There we go. Now we got the lines below Goku's other eye. Now we get to draw the hair finally. The chin's perfect. Thank you. Zemi, I don't believe you. Zemi, I don't appreciate people who lie in my audience. Never lie to me again. Hello, King Kai. I love your profile pic. You were up body and your trainer put it the wrong way for the site. You could barely do half a rep. Oh my goodness. It's difficult for most, Mochi man. You do see Stolas. Good to see you here, Crow. What's up, Crow? Where's my stylus? Need to find where the Etch A Sketch stylus is. Uh-oh. Oh, there it is. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna finish off the hair. And to Jeremy, thank you so much if you've been able to stick around. No worries. By the way, if someone commissions and they gotta go, you could always check out the archived stream to see the drawing being finished. Under most circumstances, I leave the archives public. There we go. Okay, so now we're drawing his big ol' muscles, because Goku is strong. Thank you, Delcy. No worries, Crow. I also haven't streamed here in forever either, so it's on me too. You've had play practice. How's that going? Thank you, Zadiel. And Melanie, I appreciate the sweet comment. If you're enjoying the stream, as a quick reminder, if you could please hold down on your screen and like the stream if you're watching from mobile. That is a really wonderful and free way to show your support today. It's actually the best free way to show your support beyond hanging out and commenting. So thank you so much to everyone who's been sticking around. It is the support of viewers like you that make me able to sustainably stream here on places like YouTube and all that good stuff. As a reminder, if you haven't yet cast your vote for what the free drawing is going to be tonight, make sure to cast your vote. Thank you for liking. We're at 50 likes. Are we going to get to 100 tonight? Are we going to get to that big 100? It's been a minute since I last hit 100 on YouTube. That is the challenge I pose to all of you. The 100 like challenge. Alright, so we're looping around here again. I have to draw one more ear and more muscles, and then we can finally finish up that hair. It's fun to do an image of Goku that I've never etched before. You did Little Shop of Horrors. That's cool. You subscribe? Thanks, Tyson. And thank you, Caesar. Oh, subscribe is another fantastic way to show support. I always forget to remind people to subscribe. I appreciate everyone who subscribes to my streams. It really does mean a lot. And not just streams, but to, you know, my YouTube channel. Because I got a boatload of videos and all that good stuff. Alright, so we're finally drawing the shape of Goku's hair. And then on this side, we're gonna see... Just need to space it out right. There we go. So I'm not taking free requests right now, but I can do... My moderators, you guys are on it. You're great. MVP, can we get some... Can we give some big ol' heart emojis for my moderators tonight? You all are always pinging Nightbot and communicating with the audience and seeing a lot of comments that I'm missing. So thank you so much to all the moderators tonight. We're going to fill this in at the end. For now, we're going to finish working on the neck muscles before we finish up the shading of the hair. Oh, this Goku looks ready to throw down. Spamming is not based. This is true. Mods are amazing. The music hit me deep. Oh, yeah. I love seeing you all come together and stopping people from spamming. It's a beautiful thing. I really appreciate it. You're all the ideal audience that I want to have on future YouTube streams, so thank you so much for all your amazing support. Okay, so now we're finishing up Goku. What is my favorite game? The first one that generally comes to mind is Pokemon Puzzle League for the Nintendo 64. There's so many good video games out there, though. Like, I love Stardew Valley. I love Pokemon Omega Ruby. So many Pokemon games, especially. I've been playing the heck out of Yu-Gi-Oh! Nightmare Troubadour. I think I finally have done basically everything I conceivably can do in that game. Because there's only so long you could play, like, endgame before you've basically completed getting every card in the game. So I'm kind of at that point now. Ooh, is there not a support ping set up? That's an interesting one to set up. Thank you, Avalon, for setting that up. Making our jobs easier. Woo! You love Stardew? Stardew's such a good game. What's my dream job? Giselle, I'm working it. I'm quite literally a career Etch A Sketch artist. It's been my job for the last 7.5 years, going on 8 this June. So more than 7.5 years. I'm very grateful to be working my dream job. I often forget about it. Like, I'm so used to it being my life that it's easy to take for granted when it's your day-to-day life, you know? Looks like the Fortnite version of Goku. It could be. I don't know. Okay, so now that I've added the muscles, I'm going to shade the hair. So this drawing's taken a while. Now we have 2 drawings left to do tonight, potentially. We've got the free drawing, which will be probably the last one of the night. And then we've got, it'll be very fun to try to draw Jack Sparrow. That'll be a really good time. We're finally shading the hair. Thank you again to Jeremy for sending that wonderful donation tonight to unlock a Goku stream experience. Can I name something that I wanted to do but couldn't? Great question, Melanie. I always wanted to work at the Lego store. I always thought, as far as retail goes, that seemed, in theory, like the coolest retail position, but I'm sure in practice it's terrible. Just like any other retail job, it's got its pros and cons, right? As far as other jobs that I wish I could have done, I wouldn't have minded working in some sort of a more traditional, like, 9-to-5 art position. I did do that briefly. Well, for 3 years I did as a photo retoucher, graphic designer, but I think working in some kind of a creative environment where I had a lot of creative coworkers, you know? I had one coworker at that job, and she was my boss, which is a different dynamic than having a bunch of coworkers that you can, like, that are, you know, your comrades. They're the fellow proletariats. You hang out at the water cooler together, and you make small talk. I've never had a job like that where it was more of like a professional experience, you know? How do you get an Etch A Sketch? How to buy can give you some good resources for where to buy Etch A Sketch. If you just do exclamation point how to buy, or where to buy, maybe where to buy instead of how to buy. That might have been my bad, Skillidian. I think it's where to buy. Teach me your ways. Thank you, Bear Lover, for reminding the audience how to like the stream. We're at 68 likes. Are we going to get to that nice count on the likeometer? All right, let's go down here and work on shading the hair down here. Thank you, Delcy. I appreciate that. What's my favorite song? This is one of them. This from Pokemon Gold and Silver. It's the SS Aqua theme. It's really hard to pick one favorite song, and I always say a different answer. I really like the song Morning Time by Eiffel 65. I think it's a beautiful song. A lot of people know Eiffel 65 for their like big hit Blue, which is a fantastic song too. But the song Morning Time just gives me like the best kind of chills. It's just such a yummy song. So I'll say that today. I'll give a different answer based on whatever day it is, but thank you, Fortnite Kid. What's my name? It's Jane. You love the Beatles? Beatles are an excellent choice, and welcome to everyone watching right now. We got a wonderful audience of 100 people sticking around and tuning in. So nice to meet each and every one of you. If this is your first time here, if you could do me a solid and throw a like my way, that would be a fantastic way to show your support. If you're having a good time, that is. If you're not, then make sure to put up a stink in the comments. Make sure to really, you know, ruffle the feathers of the chat. Let's cause some drama. Hey, Priam, that's great. 74 likes are on the board. That is fantastic news. We are almost 3/4 of the way toward our like goal of 100 likes today. Alright, so we are almost done with the shading here. I hope you're enjoying how the Goku's turning out, Jeremy. I was told by Kyle that there is a 15-second delay. That's quite a latency in my streams on YouTube. That is unfortunate. I don't think there's anything in my power that I can do to lessen that latency, because it's kind of a YouTube server thing. Like right now, it is 7:38 p.m. I'll tell you the moment it hits 7:39. On my end, so you can find out just how latent it is for you. I'm paying attention to my clock on my end. Still 7:38. Still 7:38. I'll read the chat in a moment when I have an opportunity. I can change that? I don't know if I can change that on mobile. Let me know if there is something I could do, Lidylicious, through mobile. We can discuss that more, because that is pretty egregious, 15 seconds. I do, real people. In fact, you're going to love the next request, Crow of the End. I'm going to be doing Captain Jack Sparrow. So it's still 7:38 on my end. I'm going to let you know when I see it turn 7:39. I'm like, one of my eyes is basically on my clock on my computer, and the other one is on the drawing. 7:38 still. Oh my gosh, I must have looked at the clock the moment it turned. Oh, 7:39. It's 7:39 now. So let me know how bad the latency is for you guys. And that is Eastern, by the way. 7:39 Eastern. Yes, Melanie, there are times. 5 seconds? Oh, it's better than I thought. That's really good, actually. Okay, so what's the 9 seconds? Ooh. 20 seconds from Levi. Nintendo Lunchbox said less than a second. Okay, so it really depends on who's watching. Michael said 20 seconds for him. Oh boy. Okay, so we have latency all across the board. Good to see you here, by the way, Nintendo Lunchbox. Hope all is well. I need to schedule after the stream. I gotta think about a couple things. Because I gotta work on that commission more. I've been so sick. By the way, for anyone just now joining in, if you haven't been here in a little while, it's because I haven't streamed in a little while. So that's on me. Okay, so we're gonna draw. Now the chin isn't like completely perfect based on Goku, but all things considered, I'm pretty happy with it. But I haven't been. You saw the solar eclipse totality? Oh, that's awesome news. Also helps if people refresh their streams. Ooh, if you're getting really bad latency, yes, that's a great suggestion. Consider exiting and re-entering, or refreshing. That's probably a better way to put it. And there is, I'm gonna do a little shading on this part, and then we're gonna finally call it on the Goku. This is the longest drawing of the night, probably. Thank you again to Jeremy. Can we get some W's in the chat to Jeremy for this suggestion? One of my favorite Gokus I've done in a minute. I actually have 2 Gokus available for sale. like permanent Etch A Sketch drawings of Goku. And if somebody wants to buy a Goku, let me know. Drop me an email. It's 9:40 for you, Avalon. Woo! The eclipse was gorgeous. It was 93% totality where I was. I was sick. You have no idea how to even stream on mobile. It's different. It's different. All right, so we have finished Goku. We'll hang out with Goku for a little bit. The next request is Captain Jack Sparrow. And actually, I'm going to grab this Etch A Sketch. This is how you erase, by the way. You're an hour behind me. You must be in the central time zone. Or you must have horrific phone connection. You must have McDonald's Wi-Fi, potentially, if you're in the Eastern time zone. Okay. I'm going to look up a pic of Captain Jack Sparrow. And then the final drawing will be the one in that poll down there. You would pay for a commission for an art piece that you may not even see. That kind of sucks, but you get it if there's not enough time. So I guess it makes sense to commission at the start of the next stream. Oh, no worries, Priscilla. Priscilla, if you would like to send a commission request, do you have to go soon, Priscilla? If you gotta go soon, I totally understand if you don't want to like pay for a request right now, but I do post my weekly stream schedule. So if you would like to make arrangements for a future stream and pay like at the beginning of a stream, I get that. Normally I don't have a queue like this. This is a extenuating circumstance. It's the first stream I've had back in a while. So thanks for popping in, follower of Jesus. I am a professional, Melanie. That's what my accountant tells me. Okay, so we're gonna draw Captain Jack Sparrow, and I'm gonna start right here. Never seen Dragon Ball. I've seen Dragon Ball Z a bunch. I've seen a decent amount of Dragon Ball, but I've seen like all of Dragon Ball Z. That was definitely a major part of my childhood. All right. We do Crow of the End, it's true. Damn you, accountant. All right. Captain Jack. Thank you to Styles for this next request. And there's like dark eyeshadow here. I think it's going to be a lot easier. I'm going to sound cocky saying this because it's the beginning of the drawing, but I think it's going to be a lot easier for me to draw Captain Jack now than when I was a kid, because there's so many distinctive features about Jack Sparrow that it makes me more confident that it's going to at least look a little like him. We'll see how successful I am at drawing Jack Sparrow. Alright, and we're drawing the nose. This Etch A Sketch is starting to get fuzzy on me. No bueno. I have done a bearded dragon before, yep. And I've drawn a sloth. My favorite show is Frasier. Avalon, do you feel more close to the time that it currently is? I don't know if I can, if it jumped forward for you at all. Alright, so we're drawing Jack Sparrow's nose, and then of course he's got his moustache. I say moustache like that because of Dragon Ball GT, actually. I saved my moustache, you idiot. That was Vegeta. This is so cute. Thank you, Madison. This is good. I'm glad it's already looking like him. He's got a lot of distinctive features, you know? And those features really help when trying to capture a likeness. We'll see if it looks like Jesus this time. Okay, so I'm just kind of building more upon the... I think this request is actually going to take a lot less time than the last one. And then he's got a little bit here. We'll see, though. You have the same Etch A Sketch? Thank you, a normal person, too. Can you permanently? Yes, you can, Chris. I can make them permanent. By disassembling the Etch A Sketch and removing the powder from inside. If you want to learn how, I have if you do exclamation point permanent, I think that's one way to pull up the the video that shows the process. Alright, so then we're gonna come around here. He's got like there's like double little braids here. Thanks, Crazy Paws. I don't know that song, Brandon. That's good, Crow. How many of you have homework tonight? I do not miss homework. It was work without being paid. Okay, so we've got the details of the features, and then there's like a long braid here. And it goes like this. It's hard to draw braids on Etch A Sketch. I always kind of draw this like tulip shape. Something like that. I don't know. Great question, Super Saiyan Troll God. I am looking at a reference photo that is off camera. There are things that I will do from memory, but this is not one of them. This one, it's been a long time since I've looked at a picture of Captain Jack, so it helps to have one off camera. I feel like... Oh, I see what the issue is. I see what the issue is. Okay, so I need to come around this way. I made his mustache like too long on this side. I think it should have... I'm gonna just thicken it up a bit to kind of help. There we go. That helped a little bit. That helped a little bit. I can't hear you, Captain. How about Panda Express? Oh, yeah, I love that idea. A panda plate, 2 orange chicken, brown fried rice. Yes, yes. Drop clock emojis in the chat for Time Wizard. I didn't realize if oh wait. What should we do for dinner? Okay, I saw the suggestion. Double orange chicken with fried rice. Yes! Yes! Clock emojis in the chat for Time Wizard, please. Heck yeah. Alright, the clock is now officially ticking. Okay, so we're over here now. And then he's got this, like, little bits of, like, random wafting hair over here. I don't know why, but he does. Okay. We did, Serena. We went to Olive Garden the day I got back from New York City. I told Kyle that I just needed to not think about food. I needed to just go to a place where food was made for us or something. I just couldn't. And that was the first day that I didn't realize that, like, illness was percolating deep in my system. But, yeah, we went to Olive Garden that night, and I got my favorite dish, which is like the shrimp scampi with chicken or something. It's got red peppers in it. It's so good. It's the only thing I order at Olive Garden. I just have no reason to order anything else at Olive Garden. All right, so we've got lots of ornamental things happening in the hair. What's my favorite animal? I like squirrels. There's a lot of cool animals out there, though. When I was a kid, I used to always say monkeys and dragons. So, those are some of my favorites, too. Alright. What about you? What are all of your favorite animals? Let me know in the comments. Or in the chat. And then he's got, like... got dreads, trying to build out the dreads. You like squirrels too, V? Halloween, yay! Do I know what that is a reference to? It is a bottle, a jar, and a rock. No, I do not know what that's a reference to. Foxes! Olive Garden is fancy. It was very good. You like pandas? That's cute. Lions, meerkats. That's fun. River otters. That's precious. Anytime, like, otters show up on my TikTok, it's generally something I won't scroll past. I have to look at the cute otters. Ooh, I got hiccups suddenly. All right, we gotta work a little faster here. Here I was saying, oh, this is gonna take less time than Goku. That's not true. Okay, so we've got... I just forgot how much hair he's got. He's got so much hair, everybody. If you have not yet voted in that poll for what the free drawing is going to be, make sure to do so. And if you've not yet liked the stream, make sure to hold on the center of your screen. Just long tap, and then it should give you the option to like, so... highly recommend you do that. So Trace, great question. A lot of people come and go. So what you're viewing is the votes from people who joined in, voted, and then left. They're vestigial voters. Ghost votes. Ghost emojis in the chat for all the ghost voters. Those of you who are still with us, you're here. You keep it real. You stick around. Welcome, Adeline. Okay, so there we go. We've got like half of his hair done. He's got a lot of hair. There's so much hair. It's two lot hair. Okay. And we're gonna build this over here. Oh, the first feather. I forgot he had a feather in his hair. I think there's actually only one, but I've been looking forward to the feather. Yeah, I got the feather in the hair. That's nice. It's getting a little fuzzy over here. I don't like that. You're back? Welcome back, Koala. Thank you, Thunder Ryu. So, to our if I make a mistake, if it's small, there's little things I can do to kind of cover it up, but honestly, easiest thing to do is to just shake and erase. It sounds crazy, but that is like the best thing to do in that situation. But there's little things you can do to kind of like cover things up, you know? Are we gonna hit that fabled 100 likes today? Will all of you be a part of this week in Princess Etch history? If you've not yet shown your support by liking the stream, I would highly encourage you to do so, because it's a cool place to be, and we're full of a fun audience of people, and hopefully you enjoy what's going on. Okay, so there's like a big, it looks like a giant needle in his hair. I've never noticed. I've drawn Jack Sparrow before, and I've never noticed he keeps a giant needle in his hair. Like a comically large, like whalebone needle. Little did we know that Captain Jack has a penchant for crocheting. It looks like a crochet hook. Welcome back, Livy. If you are enjoying the cool community, and we're 90% of the way toward that like goal, by the way. If you're enjoying the cool community hanging out with all of us today, please consider joining my Discord. That is the best place and the only place to be consistently informed about when I go live and where I go live. So if you'd like to tune in for future streams, the Discord is where it's at. It's also a fantastic community of awesome people. You sometimes get a say in like what kinds of streams I hold and stuff. So like if you want to have a say in future stuff and learn about new products and new things, and every time I post a video and all that good stuff, that is the place to go. It's the place to be. It is the place that I would love to see you the most. It's also the place where you're most likely to get one-on-one individual interaction with me. I sometimes can't keep up with my comments, and that's where you can have legitimate conversation. Like, if you got questions about what I do back and forth there. My audience on Discord can attest to that. I hang out. I spend time on my Discord. I care about my Discordians. They're good people. Hello! Hey! What's up, Tiffany? Wow! Welcome to the stream. You're catching me drawing this like a throwback. I talked about how I always struggled to draw Captain Jack in high school. Honestly, the likeness is a little off on this one too. This is my hill I'm gonna die on, apparently. I just will never be able to fully render Jack Sparrow on Etch A Sketch. This will have to be a future challenge. Maybe I'll have to do like attempt number 80 before I really like knock out his likeness. It's close, but I think his eyes are a little bit too wide. I bet I could actually fix that a little bit. I'm gonna go into his eyes in a little bit. Thanks, Eve. Ah, thank you, Evelyn. Alright, let's see here. Okay, so we are finishing up the Captain Jacques. There we go. Whee! Got some more hair action happening here. Bum, 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 bum. Na, 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 na. By the way, I should mention I'm doing a guess-a-thon this week, and there will be a prize for the winner, who was sponsored by my lovely fan El Kronos, who actually purchased some extras of the stickers that I recently released exclusively on my Discord. So those will be available as limited prizes in a future stream coming up. So figured that would be something some of you would be interested in. Boy, is his hair crazy. It's clearly Pirate Jesus. Dag nabbit! Yeah, so there will be an opportunity for people to win an exclusive sticker prize. And the sticker will look like this. We are 93 likes, everybody, and we have one drawing potentially left to go. I'm gonna try to finish off the facial detail here. I think I can make his eyes look more like his eyes. So they are a little bit more, and there's like more heavy eyeliner here. That does make him look a little bit more like him immediately. And then there's like a little bit of his eyebrow here. I think it's close, everyone. We're getting closer. I'm gonna call it. And that is Captain Jack Sparrow. Make sure to take a screenshot. I might be able to, one second, I should start taking some pics with my phone. Is this phone dead? That's the real question. This phone appears to be dead. This phone is dead. I cannot take photos with it. It is dead. All right. The next one is going to be the free request. Let's see which one. It's gonna be Spider-Man. Ooh, that's a beautiful drawing of Jesus. No! The Christmas Etch A Sketches mood. It is a Christmas Etch A Sketch. All right. I'm going to do Spider-Man as the free drawing. And let me brighten up the office a little bit. One second. It's dark in here. Okay. Did that brighten things up at all for all of you? He's risen. Kinda has Johnny Depp vibes. Kinda. Okay. Which Spider-Man, though? Ooh. I should do like all the Peter Parkers. Alright, we're gonna do... Those of you who know my streams know that I don't actually like Etch-A-Sketching Spider-Man. And the reason why is because the details get like really lost in most Etch-A-Sketches I have. We're gonna have to take another vote, everybody. Oh, new Discord member! Yay! Welcome! Welcome to the Discord. Okay, I need you all to vote for which drawing has got to go. And it's gonna be a cutthroat one, and let me tell you what, a $5 super chat can make the ultimate choice today, okay? It's going to be between Goku, I like this Goku, but that's okay, or Invincible. I think that's an apropos battle. So, I'm setting up a poll right now. And top or bottom. Alright, you gotta make a choice. Which one to erase? And once we get to, like, I don't know, 30 votes, that's when I'm gonna end the poll. But if I get a $5 super chat, that $5 super chatter gets to make the ultimate choice. Ooh, Miles Morales would be a good one, too. The web is annoying to draw on Etch A Sketch. That's the thing that's kind of like, yeah, if I need an Etch A Sketch with super thin lines, and both of these would work for that. Ooh, Joshua dropped the $5 super chat. We're saying goodbye to Goku. The decision was made, and Invincible remains invincible. Dang. All right. Goku was with us for such a short period of time, but it's time to go. Erasing in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and he haunts the Etch A Sketch, everybody. We'll never fully forget him on this Etch A Sketch. This is what we're also going to draw Spider-Man on. Alright. Well, let's hang out with Invincible. Poor Goku. He didn't want to leave. Yeah, he's pretty peeved about being forced to leave. Alright. I found a Spider-Man pick that I like. I think this one will be fine. Okay, here we go. On the many-layered drawing Etch A Sketch that just won't erase. This Etch A Sketch will be good for Spider-Man, so... To everyone who voted for Spider-Man, thank you for your patience as I got through the paid requests. I'm gonna say this is closing time. This is last call for paid requests tonight. I've been streaming now for an hour and a half, so... Any final requests, they're gonna close at 8:07 p.m. We got 4 minutes left. He's too powerful. It's true. Welcome back, V.E. Holloway. Okay, so I'm drawing Spooderman. Wee. Anyone have any fun plans for the week? I've got a lot of work on the agenda. There's gonna be a lot of streaming on the agenda too. But I'm gonna be mailing out a bunch of sticker orders that people made the other day. So that's gonna be good. And I've just got a lot on my plate. I finished up tax stuff. I had to pay my quarterly taxes today, but I did it yesterday. So stars in the chat for me, please, for being such a good noodle. You have to get more video for an assignment? Ooh. You're going to England? Ooh, that sounds super fun. Have a good time. Binging your new favorite show. What's your new favorite show, Crow? We've been watching, Kyle and I have been watching through the animated Avatar: The Last Airbender series. I haven't watched it in a few years. Like my last watch through was, I think, during pandemic, like 2020 specifically. I remember Kyle and I were watching through it together, and we hadn't lived together yet. So, that's a pretty good indicator that it was like 2020. And it's great. It's great to watch through. We're gonna focus on drawing like these lines, I think. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. But we're almost done with the series again, so that's kind of cool. Avatar is amazing. I agree. Peak television indeed. Fallout was awesome. I haven't seen Fallout. Thank you for the compliment, V. to C2. I have a really strange amount of practice with this medium, so what you're witnessing is, surprisingly enough, actually a professional at work. Kind of crazy to say, but it's true. Alright, we're gonna, like, round off this shape. And... it's always kind of strange to create all of these webby lines. There we go. And then there's like... bleh, and then bleh, bleh, bleh. Okay, and then there's like another layer here. Alright, we've got the head done. And there's an arm. There's details here. Finish the book in a week? Ooh, that's quick. Your dad likes Goku? You like Spider-Man? Ah, well then this is a good stream. Because I did both this stream. It is 8:07 p.m. We have 1 minute left before the paid request cutoff. If you've been thinking about doing a commission request today, now is your final opportunity to get that request in. I think I said 8:07 was the cutoff, but I'm making it 8:08 now. Now is your final opportunity for a paid request. Otherwise, I will open them up on future streams. Oop. It's been a great stream. We've had 4 paid requests, I think? 3, 4? A good amount. Excuse me. I'm sorry, everybody. Yes, it was Nintendo Lunchbox. You would know that information given your username. We are 2 likes away from that big 100. To everyone watching right now, if you're enjoying the stream, please consider liking. And if you want to know how to like the stream, you should be able to hold, like, long press with your finger, and then that should prompt you to have the like option. Alright, so we've got, like, part of an arm built. We're gonna come around this way again. Thanks for joining in, Liddy-licious. Have a good night. Do I remember you, Thunder? The name does not ring a bell, but the more I see you, the more likely I am to remember you. It's been a few weeks since I last streamed. I do not, Aiden. 100 is there! We did it! We did it! We're at 103. Thank you so much, everyone, for liking the stream. I always try to hit 100 likes, so I appreciate every one of you who went through the effort to do it. I know it's not the easiest or most intuitive thing on mobile streams, so I appreciate that. Okay, and then there's like another part here. And we're drawing... There we go. Haha! Okay, now we gotta finish the webs. Oh, from the Has-Been Hotel Live. Oh, okay! Welcome back. That's been a little bit ago, but I'm glad that you were able to tune in for that and you remembered me. Never seen Young Sheldon either. You're out of the loop with things. I am out of the loop with that too. I've never watched Young Sheldon. I've seen, like, a little bit of Big Bang Theory, but I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'm not a big fan of Big Bang Theory, and this is why. Big Bang Theory, from my perspective, is a show that I found a lot of people... I felt like they always were making fun of nerds for just being nerds. And a lot of people were like, it's a show for nerds. Like, nerds love this. It's about nerds. But I feel like their laugh track was always at the expense of a nerd doing a nerdy thing. Like it would be like it felt like that what the 90s thought nerds were in a lot of ways. Like, I don't, okay, here's an example. Like, there's characters in a room and they're playing D&D together and they say the most, like, cliche, like, the writers have never played D&D. It's like what they imagine people who play D&D would say. And then there's, like, a laugh track after they're like, and my wizard throws a fireball at the wicked monster, and then like rolls the dice, and then they go ha ha, and then like a laugh track, and it's like, why are we laughing at that? Why is that funny? Why are we laughing at the expense of just a nerd being a nerd? What's funny about that? Is it because we're making fun of nerds? I feel pretty passionate about this. I feel like that show makes fun of nerds for being nerds, when it's also, on the same token, trying to pretend like it's a show for nerds. And I haven't gotten past that feeling. I haven't seen enough evidence to the contrary, so that's my opinion of The Big Bang Theory. There, I said it. I've seen Legend of Korra. It's been a long time. Yeah, see? That's cool, and there's nothing wrong with playing D&D, but I feel like, from my experience with what I've seen of Big Bang Theory, it's the kind of show that puts a laugh track at someone just playing D&D, as though that's, like, the funny thing. Like, look at the nerd being a nerd, let's laugh at the nerd for being nerdy. And then on the same token has the audacity to, like, suggest the show is for nerds. Like, yeah. I feel a certain way about Big Bang Theory, everybody. I feel a certain way. And I always felt like we were laughing at Sheldon for being autistic. Like, why are we laughing at the socially awkward guy for being socially awkward? Now, he was kind of mean. I remember that. I remember he would just say mean things. But it just felt mean-spirited. The show just felt mean-spirited. Your ex used to compare you to Sheldon a lot. Did that make you feel any specific way in a positive or negative direction? Because I feel like Sheldon was the butt end of the jokes in that show. Yeah. All right, I'm going to flip the camera around. There is our finished Spider-Man. Pausing the music. I feel like we're not supposed to like Sheldon as a character. Maybe I'm wrong about that. Maybe I haven't seen enough of the show to understand. But I felt like they made Sheldon unlikable. I haven't met any nerds who've ever, like, aspired to being Sheldon. So, aware of myself, that is quite the question. Listen, for $40, a $40 super chat, I'll draw that. I'll envision what you look like and draw you and me on a date on an Etch A Sketch. I'm flipping the camera around. I'm gonna say some words. So 1 second, everybody. Hello! Ooh, what is going on with my hair? I think it's because I keep taking off and putting on glasses. Welcome to anyone who is just now joining in. You are catching the very end of the stream, but I hope you had a fun time, because I had a fun time. It was a good experience. Panda Express has been acquired! Can we drop some pandas in the chat for the Panda Express being acquired? This is perfect timing for that, because I'm just now wrapping up my stream. If you have any final questions, now is the time to ask them, because now I can read the chat. I'm going to switch the filter to try to be a little bit more... That's nice. I'll do blush. That looks better, so... Oh, I knew that by flipping the camera, I was going to get some, like... little, it was gonna cause problems in the chat. You like my hair? Thanks. I just trimmed my bangs today. I literally take a pair of scissors that I bought at CVS 15 years ago, and I just, like, eyeball it. So, don't do what I do, probably. Probably go find a licensed professional to be a proper barber, but it works for me, baby. How dare I forget my unfunny jester? Thank you guys for the compliments on my outfit, though. Well, who's my favorite YouTuber, Tyson? Oh, that's an easy one. I always say Neil Cicierega. He was my OG fave from way back in the day. The channel that got me to join YouTube back in 2007, though, was Smosh. So, talking about the OGs. Hello, Alara! Welcome to the end of the stream. Am I Amish with the bowl cut? Why do people keep saying that? A bowl cut means that my hair is, like, short on the other side. I like having flat bangs. I like having flat bangs. The flat bangs just kind of like, I think they work for my head, because otherwise I've got a Jimmy Neutron forehead, okay? Would you rather I have what appears to potentially be a receding hairline Do you want me to look like a character from Code Lyoko? Because this is what happens when I don't have bangs, okay? I like my bangs. Yeah, Neil's cool. Can I answer? You gotta give me a question. You go, hello? Can you answer? That's not a very communicative thing to say. So, we don't need George energy in here. The bangs to me. I like the bangs. People like to say it's a bowl cut, and if this is a bowl cut, then like I'm fine with that because I like having my bangs as they are. Yes, I actually was playing some Lemon Demon throughout the night. It's gonna sound very conceited and untrue, but I can actually technically say this, and it's actually technically the truth. Neil and I know each other by name. He knows me because I've met him like 6 times as a fangirl back in like the late 2000s. He doesn't know me as a friend. I'm just like a fan that's used to be on his forums and said some very embarrassing things that I'm grateful have been wiped off the face of the internet. So you know, we go back. I don't say people's names for like random. I just don't like giving shout outs because it really derails the conversation. Your hair looks like when I wake up. Yeah, right now my hair looks like that because it was in a ponytail and I just kind of like chucked it out of the ponytail. I prefer to have kept it in the... I actually generally prefer doing pigtails, as many of you know, but I don't have a second hair tie here, so I'm gonna throw it back in my I wish my hair looked like, at least my bangs looked like this when I woke up, because I don't mind my bangs. Am I goofy? I'm more of a Minnie than a Goofy, personally. I was really thinking about watching a Goofy movie the other day, though. That's kind of funny you say that. Speaking of Mickey, there's Mickey right there. I would say I'm a Goofy person. You like my hair like that? Thank you. My hair is pretty, thank you. I'll fish for those compliments and take them. Why not? What time is it in my country now? It is 8:18 p.m. where I happen to be. Am I a silly goose? I would say I'm a silly goose. It's so long. Yeah, my hair's been getting longer. And it's actually wavy right now. When I straighten it, it becomes mermaid hair, which is hair that goes like below the chest. So, you're an Eeyore? Aw. Well, I hope you are. I'll put on my. I like putting these up here. They're useless. They don't serve a function. Actually, I'm going to put on my real glasses so I can read a bit better. That's probably not a bad idea. Let's see what's happening in the chat. Oh, I just put my thumb or my pointer finger right on the glass. Now I got to clean them. So, it's one of my favorite outfits. Thank you. Thank you. Today's the first day in like 10 days that I've really truly felt myself. So I decided I needed to like bust out the cool stuff in my closet today, so has Liddy... yes, you missed Liddy Licious from earlier. Liddy was here. He was giving me suggestions that I should be able to fix latency issues in my stream, but it might be different with mobile streams. So where did I get all these rainbow things, Kinsley? Thank you for asking. So this kimono thing is from Target, from their Pride collection back in 2019, I think. This came from a thrift store. I was shopping with my friend Grace and she spotted it. These are little pop beads. These came from, Shop Kike. I remembered the brand finally. Kike is the name of the store that sold these earrings. They're clip-ons because I don't have pierced ears anymore. And then this necklace here was made by yours truly. It's a collaboration with me and Pubithal, an amazing indie alt-fashion, J-fashion designer. So that's a little acrylic necklace. And then this top came from Plato's Closet when I worked at Cedar Point in 2010. Got it for $6. So just dropping in to say you're really talented. Thank you. Aw, I appreciate the sweet comments, Vidi Vidi Vici. I don't know who that is, but that's cool. Thank you, Wall. I appreciate that. And I love wearing the silly jewelry. Honestly, I have a little bit of like serious jewelry, but most of it is this. Most of it is definitely this like aggressively costumey. I really like acrylic jewelry like this, where it's made out of like sheets of acrylic. I just really like the look of it. It's just fun. It's very plasticky. These are acrylic too. Like it just brings me joy. It's a little bit more high end than like a ring pop, but like not much more. So, what's my playlist? Ty Guy, great question. So, you love the mix of Lemon Demon and Pokemon. I've curated a unique playlist that is generally YouTube safe, so it won't trigger any type of like copyright. If you want more information about the playlist, you're welcome to join the Discord and I can send you a screenshot of it so you could see. It's something I play specifically on my Windows Media Player. So, great question. So, all right. Trying to get into every live stream. I wish you all the best, Andy, on your quest to watch every stream on YouTube. That's quite an endeavor. I feel like you probably already left because you have such a lofty amount of streams ahead of you. There we go. Okay, I've cleaned my glasses. And now I can see a little bit better. How about that? What a novel concept. Putting specifically created glass in front of my eyeballs in order for them to focus better. My favorite color as Princess Etch is red, but as Jane, the person who's named Jane, who has the brand Princess Etch, it's cerulean blue. So, how do you join the Discord? Great question. So, exclamation point Discord. If any of the moderators can pull that up, that will be an invite link to my Discord, and it's full of really cool people. And I can give you an IRL friend tag on the Discord, so you're gonna have the distinguishment of personally knowing me. So that's kind of neat. So, someone asked if I'm gay. I am not gay. So there is the answer for that. Never ask if you can ask a question, just ask the question, because I don't know if I can say yes or no to, I can't consent to a question I've not yet been asked, so. Does the thing around, yes, this Etch A Sketch here does function. It's actually been functioning worse lately, though. You probably can't see. Yeah, it does function, though. This is a functioning Etch A Sketch. I have them in a few colors, so. I'm so preppy. All right, cool. I know, maybe you meant to say pretty. That's me being presumptuous. What is my, I think I answered that before. I should set up a favorite color. Can someone, is there one set up for favorite color? Can we do FAV color? I don't know if there's one set up for that, so. My earrings came from Shop Kikay, Kikay. You can get them as normal earrings. Mine are the clip-on version. And they sell them, I think they bring them back like every now and then. I guess fave color is not set up. So that's something I would love if a moderator could ping me in my Discord for that too. So, do I know you? Do know WWE? I'm familiar with the concept of WWE, but I don't know it very well. Like I can't name a wrestler. So, this is a little Etch A Sketch, and it's that is what it is. So, you can see my buddy the elf in the corner. There he is. He's watching you. If we get to 115 likes by 8:25 p.m. in the next 2 minutes, if we get to 115 likes, I will go and grab Buddy the Elf and we will pull his string and he will share a catchphrase with all of you. So there is a little random incentive for the chat. So, sí, puedo hablar español un poquitito, pero es porque yo he practicado en colegio, pero no practico cada día. My favorite Etch A Sketch drawing. Actually, I always suggest there's a ping for fave drawing, exclamation point fave drawing, I think. That should be another one if it's not set. I have a gallery on my website, and I just generally say that the ones in my gallery are some of my favorites. So it is a Shrek A Sketch. This is true. We're at 111 likes, and we have 1 minute left to get there. And I'll grab Buddy, and we'll chat with him for a sec. Hello, Joshua. And I think I've caught up with the chat. If I missed your question, feel free to ask it again. I'm not sure what you're saying, Dawson. I'm a little confused. How many Etch A Sketches do I have? Around 500 or so. I actually made a video about it. If you want to watch that video, I get into more depth about my calculation. I think if you just do exclamation point how many, that will pull up the video if you're interested in watching it. I give a brief tour of a lot of the Etch A Sketches that I have in my possession. Oh, thank you, Nintendo Lunchbox. I'm very proud of that one. That one has had a pivotal importance in my career as an Etch A Sketch artist. It was completed 2 weeks before I had already committed to quit my job, and it really helped to launch my life into full-time freelance, and I'm incredibly grateful for it. So that in a lot of ways is probably my favorite because of the things that it has like triggered in my life, and I was really proud of creating that drawing at the Art Institute of Chicago. So thank you, Miss Princess. Hey, I'm a princess too. I'm Princess Etch. Always nice to meet fellow nobility or royalty. You're back again. Wow, you're like a boomerang on this stream. Do I have a play button? I do. Mine looks like an Etch A Sketch because I made a custom frame for it. There's my little play button. So I hit 100K earlier this year. No, that was last year. Yeah, it was last year. Thank you, Ella. I appreciate it. I think the color helps to compensate for the fact that my medium is like grayscale. So I'm a Disney princess in your book. You're so sweet, Nintendo Lunchbox. All right, I think that I'm gonna. Oh, we're at 115 likes. I didn't pay attention to when we hit that, but I'll grab Buddy. Let's see what Buddy's got to say. Here we go. This is my Buddy the elf. He's kind of like Woody from Toy Story in that he's got a pull string. Buddy, what would you like to impart upon us today?
Hey, have you seen these toys? They're ginormous.
Thank you, Buddy. Wise words from Buddy the elf, everybody. Is my channel based off Etch A Sketches? Yes, Finn. Every video that I post, for the most part, has some relation to Etch A Sketch. So I talk about the variety of Etch A Sketches out there. I talk about Etch A Sketch art, and those are the two big ones. So where do you get Etch A Sketch? So !where to buy can pull up a video about that. So yes, very wise words from Buddy. I agree. What are my pronouns? They are she, her. Thanks for asking. Thank you, your mama, for the sweet comment. I feel like I put realistic finger hands on my Buddy the elf for this month. Buddy, what is going on? Buddy, that is not appropriate. Buddy, you need to calm down. We're gonna have him hang out here. It's gonna be like my parrot. Oh. He is determined to not be my parrot. There we go. What is my name? It is Jane. You could call me Jane or Princess Edge. People call me both. Is LGBT my personality? It is not. I just happen to like wearing rainbows from time to time. If you check out my channel, you'll actually see that I wear quite a variety of outfits, but tells us a lot about you that you would write a comment like that. Is being a jerk your personality? You're on vacation to Indonesia and they don't know what it is. Oh yes, Indonesia is probably not going to have easy access to Etch A Sketch. You can't hear me? I'm sorry you can't hear me. You took the toys to the solar eclipse for photos? You need traveling toys. Yes, and speaking of traveling toys, Etch A Sketch is a fantastic traveling toy. Yeah, got him. Woo! Yeah, Indonesia, it's hard to find them. You know what? I just heard Kyle got home from work, so I'm going to go and eat. That's the burn of the century. Thank you, 1896. That's sweet of you. I'm going to go and eat some dinner, so thank you so much, everybody, for joining in. Please consider joining my Discord if you haven't done so yet. !Discord will show a link to the Discord invite for my server. It's a fantastic place. It's a great place. If you have follow-up questions, you could ask them there. You can find out about my stream schedule there and so much more. So thank you so much for everybody for joining in. Do I accept people who are LGBT? Of course I do. Yes, absolutely. So take care, everyone. Enjoy the rest of your day or night wherever you happen to be in the world. And as always, each and every one of you could be anywhere on the internet. It is the World Wide Web after all, and you've chosen to spend this time with me, which I never want to take for granted. So seriously, thank you so much for joining in. Thank you so much to all the top donors. I'm going to remember a couple of them off the top of my head. We've got Jeremy. I know we've got more than Jeremy. I just, for some reason, the name Jeremy is the... Okay, we got Jeremy, we've got Justin, we've got the Brandon, and I think those were the predominant three, and there was Priya, is P-R-I-Y, If you're here, let yourself be known, because I appreciate your donation as well. So thank you so much, everybody. Let's ban Anthony for life before we go, because you're the worst. All right, we're gonna just hide you forever. Goodbye, Anthony. Peace out forever. All right, everybody. Peace out. Have a good night. And I'll see you all next time. Bye. I got to hit the X button. It's on the other side. Bye. Oh, I'm going to do it. There we go. Bye.